Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Salvage G1, coming at you for another Transformers Transformation review thingy. This time we're taking a look at the Missing Link Sunstreaker. Yes, it's another TFNation purchase. I don't normally show the boxes off, but I had to do it on this occasion. It's very nice indeed. And it says T-Spark there, which is very nice. Very interesting. Yeah, I love this G1 style packaging. I love the Japanese logo. I just, you know, CO5. So this is the first transforming toy ever made. So yeah, it's very cool. I do like the artwork that's on the box. That's very, very, very cool. And then you rotate at the back there. You've got the artwork, but it's covered up by the tech spec and a shit ton of Japanese legalese, which is crazy. And some more legalese on the bottom as well. And then, oh no, sad Pac-Man. Oh, never mind. There's a QR code. I don't know what that goes to. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It says Transformers in the bottom there. Focus there. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. And you've got the, you know, start, change, finish, which is doing his old G1 box art pose there. And then on the side there, you've got some nice images of the toy itself. Same on this side as well. But generally though, very nice packaging for an exceptional toy. It's absolutely brilliant. So, we will crack it open. And that's everything you get in the set. One thing I will point out with these Missing Links, you get actual polystyrene in the packaging, which is fantastic. And even says CO5, CO6, which is very nice. And you got lovely polystyrene. Can I make somebody squirm? No, it's not. Very nice polystyrene, actually. Yeah, so you get polystyrene in it as well. I thought I'd point that out. So, you get the tech spec decoder, so we'll have a look at that. Sorry, I'm just going to move everything around. So you get the tech specs on the back there, and you get the decoder, and then you can see, you know, his strength, intelligence, speed, you know, that sort of stuff, firepower and all that. And then if you do that, oh, it's like the Terminator. Ooh. So yeah, so you got that as well. I missed these. These were cool. What else do you get? You get the product catalogue, which is very nice. It shows you all the Missing Link ones. Well, that meets the eye. Transformers. Just like some of the picture of the box out there. It's very nice. And then it tells you about Sunstreaker and Cordon. Now, I wasn't going to get Cordon, but now I've opened this bad boy up, I really want to get Cordon. So payday, I think. I mean, these are cheap, and this was 73 quid, but you know, I love it. It's fucking fantastic. So you've got Sunstreaker and Cordon on that side, and on this side you've got the original Japanese artwork there, which is really cool. And then you've got Missing Link Optimus Prime. You've got the not toy colours, then you've got the cartoon colours, which I really want. And then you've got the 4 mini bots as well. You've got Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper, but there's also animation correct heads for these as well, which I kind of want as well. I'm going to have to get those as well. So you get that, a nice little product catalogue. Again, I miss these. These are cool. More of this, please, Hasbro. You get a card with Sunstreaker on it, which is really nice, and on the back just gives you like a schematic of him and then some details, which unfortunately I can't read in Japanese. If you can read that, please let me know what it says, which is really nice. You get the sticker sheet, although he doesn't really need a sticker sheet, so you get a sticker sheet there, which is very nice. Except when I pulled it out of the box, this one came off with it, which is a bit of a shame. But you get these stickers here, which cover up these red parts. If you don't want the red, so you can have them all yellow, which is very nice. So you get a sticker sheet. And then you get the instructions, which I wish they'd done like the original style instructions, but it gives you how to transform it, rub symbol and all that malarkey, and a fucking shit ton of Japanese there. Now, I don't know if that's going into character, but I think probably by that's all legal flam plum sham. So yeah, it's just telling you how to transform the bad boy, which is very nice. So yeah, you get some nice stuff with it. I do miss all this extra stuff you used to get in toys, which you don't get nowadays. You get like, you know, safety thing, and that's about it. So that's what you get in the box. So what else do you get? Well, you get a nice gun, which is very nice. I think it's the same as Sideswipes. I'm not sure. I can't be sure at the top of my head. But you get a nice silver chrome gun, which is very nice. You get some nice silver chrome missiles on a sprue. I haven't taken these off. I don't think I'll be taking these off anyway when I put him on display. But you get the 3 missiles on the sprue there, which is very nice. You get the shoulder pauldron things. You get 2 of those, which is very nice. And you get 2 nice yellow fists, which is very reminiscent of the original. I should have the original out and show you. I'll get it when I do a comparison. I'll show you. So yeah, so you get the nice fists there. And then you get a teeny weeny Diaclone man, and he is fucking tiny. So let's zoom in. Let's zoom it in. Let's see what we can get. He's done like Spike. He's got that's supposed to be an Autobot badge there, but he's done like Spike. He's got the grey and the blue trousers, but he's got a, you know, a silver head, and he's super tiny. I mean, the details on it. I mean, he's got magnets in his feet, so he can move his legs up and down, and his arms around. I mean, you can see how tiny he is compared to my huge fingers. And then on the back, you've just got like robot parts and stuff like that, which is really cool. I mean, this is the first Diaclone man I actually have. So there he is. We'll put him over there. And then we get Sunstreaker himself, and he looks fucking cool. I mean, I never had one as a kid. My friend did, and then gave me him without any arms. I'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, I only got one recently off Evil Bay for, I want to say, I think it would have been about 2 years ago, I think I got it. And he was a really good condition as well. So, and complete. And I think I paid 15 quid shipped. So I don't even know, I don't think the guy knew what he had. Nice rub symbol there. And you can rub that. And let's see if we're going to get something. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Really no cable at all underneath there. You can't even tell if this is a robot or not. Nice back details there. Nice silver chrome on the spoiler there. Nice silver chrome on the engine block. You can see my fingerprints where I've been playing with it. And these are all tampered on there as well, which is very nice indeed. Now I'll just compare it to the original one. There he is with the original, and as you can see, pretty identical. I mean, if you an untrained eye, you'd never tell the difference. Only that the original one's got some slight paint chipping here and there, and this sticker will not stay stuck, even though they are toy hack stickers. But you know, and that will not stay put. Also, it says Countach on the spoiler there, whereas this one doesn't. And although this one weighs slightly heavier, but yeah, it's very cool. I mean, at a distance, you'd never tell which one's which, you know, which is really cool. Only that this sticker is all moulded detail in there. So on this one, it's just a sticker. And of course, you can tell that the yellow plastic's coming through there. But other than that, they're pretty much identical, you know. It rolls really well as well, really nice. So we'll take the original one out of the way just for now. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at some more details there. You can lift the cockpit up, although mine's a little. It does peg in, whereas the original one doesn't. Let's get this open because it is. There we are. So you've got all this detail in there, which is all. In fact, you know what? I haven't even compared this to the original one yet. So, oh yeah, that's all moulded on the original one as well, yeah, so that's all moulded on there as well. Even these stickers here are moulded, I'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, got to stay connected, you twat, there you go. So yeah, so you can get your little Diaclone man, here he is, we'll call him Spike. And he is magnetic, but unfortunately not magnetic for this one, which is a bit of a shame. So you can put him in a seated position, lift out his arms like that, and then you can sit him in the cockpit like that, and you can close it all up, And there he is inside driving it, which is very cool. Yeah, you can see him in all directions and that. It's very fucking cool. Yeah, he's got a driver in there, which is very nice to see. And he can drive all day and pick up the girls because he's in a Lamborghini. So we'll just take him out of there for now. So let's take him to robot mode, shall we? So what do we do first? First we lift the cockpit up. Then we get what will become his feet, obviously. And then we will... Why is it not doing it? Oh, yeah. You lift this out like that. And then you can slide this whole assembly forward. Like so. Then separate it. And then you just slide the leg out slightly. Like that. Then you position that up. Then you've got a foot and a leg. Then the same as the first. There we go. Lift that up. Lift that round. There we go. Some really nice ratchet joints. Listen to these. Listen to these. Isn't that a lovely sound? Yeah, so we've got legs. And he knows how to use them. So then what do? We just lift the camera up. Just ever so slightly. There we go. Then what do? We bring this down at the back there like that. And then it unpegs the arms. These are on slight ratchet joints as well, listen. Oh, that's lovely. Position these out. Because I got one of these, and these are bolted in, which is nice. On the original, they're screwed on. And I got one of the KO ones, and I literally, it was mint sealed, got it out of the box, transformed it once, and both the arms fell off. So yeah, not impressed. Anyway, luckily the seller was like, fair enough, you can keep it, and I'll give you the money back. Fine. And he's sat in the box and looks pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, so you get him to this position, then you lift the top section up like that, which should raise everything up, and it's just a bit tight. Why is it stuck? I don't know why it's stuck. There we are. There we go. Lift it all up like that, and then what you do is you collapse it all in like that, so it all collapses in. So you've got this joint here which collapses into there like that. No, not like that. So you want to position it round like that, and then it'll... No, come on, like that. Then it'll fit in. That's it. Then you come to the front. Just extend the legs a bit more. There we go. Then you get this section which should push in there and then fit round like that. And then this will close back up, and you've got these little tabs just here which will fit into these little holes there, which secures everything in place. And then you position everything around like so. Then what do? Last thing to do is you just lift this up and reveals his head. And there he is in robot mode. So we'll just arm him up. We'll get his fists, and then they just plug in like that. And his fists plug in like that. And you get these shoulder pauldrons which just plug into the top like that. And like that, which is pretty cool, isn't it? And there he is in his robot mode. A very stumpy robot mode. But this was the very first transforming toy. Oh, I missed. This goes back up like that, and then just covers everything up. And look, no kibble on the back at all. And this is the very first transforming toy ever made. It was old Sunstreaker here, which is very nice. Again, forgive the crudity of this background. I'm just trying things. So yeah, so he's pretty fucking cool, isn't he? Yeah, really fucking cool. And I just can't believe that all these stickers are all actually now moulded detail in there. Actually, we'll look at the moulded detail. So yeah, like I said, these stickers on the original are all lovely moulded detail. So on this side as well. And then you've got under the cockpit as well. Just lift that up. All these are all moulded. All this is moulded. And it's just absolutely glorious. A glorious thing. Absolutely glorious. And I got the Optimus Prime, and I just went, yeah, I've got to get the rest of these. These are just fucking fantastic. I mean, it just shows you what... I mean, they could have done this back in the 80s, but, you know, what would everything cost? There we are, they're straight now. So, you know, it's one of those things. So, let's have a look at his face. He's got a beautiful face. There it is. Let's zoom that in just a touch. There we go. He's got a beautiful head there. He was never a headmaster. That was just a delusion. Yeah, very cool. I like the yellow eyes. I like the silver paint on his face, the yellow on his ears, I guess. But yeah, very cool, very cool. The real Sunstreaker would be very proud of this toy because it shows him in a fantastic light. So yeah, so in terms of articulation then, he can rotate his arms 360 degrees at the shoulder. He can rotate his head. He can, he's got to be careful. He can move it left and right, but that's about it. He can nod up and down, but that's more for transformation. But he can move it left and right, which is pretty cool. Like I say, you can move the arm in and out like that. There's a joint just behind here. Rotates 360 degrees. He can bend at the elbow. He can rotate out the fists. He's even got waist articulation. If you just lift this up slightly, you can then position. I'm sure he had waist articulation. Well, am I delusional? I'm sure. No, he doesn't have waist articulation. I'm sure he did. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so, and then he can kick forward, he can kick back, he can bend at the knee, he can move in and out as well, which is really cool, and he can get a right good kick in the face, which is very nice, and a right good kick in the nuts. And his feet can move as well. Listen to that joint, that's a beautiful sound. And he can rotate his leg in and out as well, so you can give him a massive stance, you know, and he just fucking fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You just got to position everything right, like so. So let's bring him in with the original one there, and he looks fucking cool next to him. There we go. Although this one is slightly taller, I think it's because of the way. I think actually the way it's stood. But yeah, he's pretty fucking cool. They do look really good together. Yeah, this one's slightly taller actually, because I think the legs pull out a bit more. Unless I'm doing something wrong with this one. No, I'm sorry. No, that's it. That's as far as they'll go. Yes, he's, you know, he looks fucking. They really do look good together. Oh, there we are. Yeah, like I said, he's just lacking all the articulation that this one has. I mean, you know, this came out in 1979 or 80 as a Diaclone. Let me check that for you. I'll be right back. There we go, let's have a look. I think it says 80. I just can't quite. It will not focus in properly. Let's just double check. That's upside down. That's why I can't read it. Hasbro Takara. Yeah, 1980, 84 Japan. There we go, 1980. When this first came out as a Diaclone, and it just shows you 40 years later, you know, or 45 years later, and they can bring out this guy who's the same but better, you know. I just thought I'd do the comparison there. So yeah, he's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Now you're probably thinking, now how do I get the gun to fit in his fists? And he doesn't have a hole. Now here's a really cool thing. So you just disconnect these fists, and then you reach into his arms there and pull out a new set of fists. And you just push that little button in, I think. There we are. There we go. And then you do for this side as well. Pull out a little fist, and there he has new fists as well, which open and close, and they can rotate as well, and then he can hold his fucking gun. Oh, he can't, when he can actually hold it. Let's try this side. There we go. And there he is. He's got extra fists. He can shoot, he bang his gun. Oh man, this thing is just absolutely special. It really is just fantastic. I heartily recommend the Missing Link figures. I need the others now, and they're bringing out a Nemesis Prime, which I really want. So yeah, I think he's out January. I think Nemesis Prime. I'm not sure because RC's out next. Yeah, we're actually getting a G1 RC. But yeah, this thing is just glorious. If you're on the fence about it, there's nothing to be on the fence about. You should just go to In Demand or go to Kapow or anywhere that sells Transformers and get this guy. I mean, yeah, he is a little bit expensive, but worth every single penny. I mean, even the original one's getting expensive, so you know what I mean? Let's bring him back in because he's precious. Sorry, I'm stealing your fucking shtick here. I'm so sorry. So there he is, next to his original self, and they just look absolutely amazing together. They really do. So yeah, that's me. That's Missing Link Sunstreaker. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell me when I get new videos out, which should be every Thursday and Saturday. Check out my socials are in the description below. If you're in a position to help out the channel, please check out my Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can have your name in the credits. And a big shout out to, a big thank you to everybody that is subscribed to me, that is Patreon. Thank you. Most appreciated. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to join the crew, like I said, just check out my description below. And I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure I